So it's 5 a.m. and we're out of power. And since it went out an hour and a half ago, Mom has been up. So I've got my gas stove, thank goodness. Like, I'm so grateful for gas when things like this happen, because I can still heat up my milk, which we're out of almond milk, so it's like a mixture of some water I was able to get, because we can't have water. Our well stops working when the power goes out, so we don't have any water. Oh, it's a thing. So I have no idea why the power went out, but I just want to make this video because the power went out, that this is just proof that obstacles are going to happen whether or not logically we think they should. Logically, there's no storm that came through, so the power should be just fine. Maybe there was, a wreck or something, so I'm really praying that no one's hurt, but maybe the power lines came down or something. But we don't ask for things like this to happen, and such is life. I don't ask for pain in my life, yet it shows up for me without fail. And so the more we can learn to roll with and continue moving forward, despite the obstacles that will be there, and do it with a smile, do it with just like this is happening, and I don't have to make it mean so much heaviness or so much, put so much weight on myself, or so much stress, or so much panic and anxiety. It's just the power will come on when it does. I honestly have no control other than, reporting it. And I can just, go and call them once, it gets more light out. And, that's life. You just keep going. You gotta just keep going. You can't, man, I was such a crybaby. I was such a crybaby in the past. It's just anything that, yes, that's how I have to check just to make sure my milk is hot enough, because I use my pinky finger, and if it burns my pinky finger, then I know it's sufficiently hot. So when I pour it into my mug, it's not gonna make the whole entire drink cold, because the mug zaps the heat out. So it's also a fun fact, if or great tip, if you need your drink to stay hotter, heat up your mug. And this is a Little Mermaid mug from the 90s, and so I hope you really enjoy that. Or maybe from the 80s, I don't know. Yeah, Japan. So, without further ado, or with further ado, what's the correct word? Oh gosh. And I even forgot where I was going with this, but all in all, I'm getting my coffee on now, because I've been up for over an hour and a half, almost 2 hours now, and life is gonna life. So how we choose to be with it. Oh, I was gonna tell you about how big of a crybaby I was when I was little. When I was in my 20s. From the time I was born to my mid-20s, really till my 30s, to be real with you. Anyway, anything anything difficult that happened, I was just always it was always just this suffering state that I would go into. It was always just this terrible thing. And I don't know, there's just something about recognizing that certain patterns don't work anymore. Certain patterns aren't helpful. Certain patterns are exhausting. Certain patterns are just painful. And when we realize we're the connection to it all, we get to have the say. We get to say in how we respond. Everyone else is going to have their thing and their say and their perspective. The outside influence, or the, life is going to happen. So we don't have control over the things out there. That's my main point. But we do have control over the things that are in here. And so I feel I know that I've built so much resilience and so much tolerance over those years, and I'm still super sensitive. I'm super deep feeler. I cry almost every day, whether I'm happy, sad, upset, whatever. And hi, Katie. It's dark, huh? But you can see. Wow. Okay. He's in total. He's just gone for the down for the count and snuggle love. So the more we can build that resilience, the more that we can put ourselves in positions to even take on more stress and say, like, let me see how I can handle it this time. Like getting curious, getting excited to overcome something hard, believing that we can go through hard things and make it to the other side. Those are all really beautiful things. So anyway, if you've stuck with me this long, I really do appreciate you and I love you. And I've got my handy dandy glow light here. So this is what we're powered by light. I hope you have a beautiful day wherever you are. And remember to drink your coffee, people. And it also will probably help me get some words straight too. So anyway, without further ado, I'm going to get my loud whisk out and whisk away. Peace.